There are some audio issues partway through this episode that mean you might need to turn your volume up. We hope you enjoy the film anyway. Hello and welcome to Jolly TV episode 7. Today we're out and about with Carol Dawkins, who is an assistant countryside ranger.
Welcome to Avon Heath Country Park. It's lovely to see you here.
Thank you.
We're actually situated up near Ringwood and we're one of Dorset Council's 4 country parks. We've got 600 acres of heathland. Heathland is internationally important habitat. In fact, it's quite rare. I believe it might even be rarer than the rainforest. I know. So consequently, we're a site of special scientific interest. If we head up to our reptile vivarium over there, we have smooth snakes that are quite rare, but we have a sand lizard breeding programme. One might be out to show you.
That sounds great. Let's go.
We'll head up there. It's curled up, a little sand lizard.
It's very well camouflaged.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? And in here, we've got 2 males and 7 females.
Right.
As far as I know, only the males have come out so far, although he hasn't got green sides yet, but it might be waiting to.
And how big are the
those.
eggs that you collect?
Oh, they're tiny.
Wow.
Yeah, they're just little tiny eggs.
So you have to be very careful with the egg collection and
Yeah, that's done
incubation.
by the Amphibian Reptile Conservation. Near all the leaves.
Oh, I think I'm looking in the wrong place. Right, okay.
Near the leaves and the crisscrossy sticks.
I have to admit I struggled seeing that sand lizard, but Carol is going to show us some nests and skulls that she's brought to the Jolly Days in the past. Let's have a closer look at them now.
Right. Well, we looked at nests before, didn't
Yes, we did,
so,
yeah.
Let's start with this one. So this is a blackbird nest. Beautifully made. In fact, feel the weight of it.
It's so intricate, isn't it?
Yeah, can you
Oh,
imagine
yes.
making that with a beak?
No, I can't at all.
We've got
That's
hands and I couldn't make that.
so beautiful.
It's really amazing, isn't it? And all the different things they use. Kind of similar in size. But this one is a thrush's nest.
Oh gosh, there seems to be a lot more earth involved in that.
Yes, that's right. They get mud
Mm.
and they cement like a cup using saliva. Cement a cup and they shape it with their chests.
Oh, that's
so amazing.
incredible.
Isn't it? I've got a little cutie down here. Do you want it to blow away?
Oh,
Look at that.
look at that.
Look at that.
Oh, it's feather lined.
It's absolutely amazing, isn't it? I'm not totally sure who made that one because I don't know the history of it, where it was found. But this is a beauty as well. I love this. This is long-tailed tit. Wow. Yeah, and they make an actual dome, and you can see the entrance hole here. That's amazing, isn't it? And they even use spiders' webs to bind it together.
Because they're so strong, aren't they, spiders' webs?
Yeah, and I actually even saw one the other day. There was a coagulated mass of spiders' webs, and then it was tugging away, and I knew it was going to take it home to make its nest. It's lovely, isn't it? Extraordinary. And they really look after each other, because even if their own nest fails, then they will go and help another couple with their young.
Really?
Wow. Yeah.
Gosh, there's something we could learn from that, isn't there? Carol, I'd love it if we could look at the skulls next. They're intriguing.
Yeah. And our largest carnivore, the badger. So yeah, you've got the teeth again. You've got a strong jaw.
Gosh, they have strong teeth.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, really strong jaw. They have this ridge here on the back, which is where the muscle attaches to for the jaw. So that's how you'd know you had a badger.
Carol, I'm just wondering what you're holding in your hand. It's not an offensive weapon, is it?
Well, it could be.
Oh.
It could be if you're a roe deer.
Ah.
Yeah. So this is the antler for a roe deer. They shed them every year. Quite strong, quite sharp, I feel.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't want to mess with that, would you? No.
No. is from a different type of deer. It's called a palmate. The antler. Yeah, like a palm, I suppose. And this is from a fallow deer, which obviously are much bigger than the roe deer. We've got sika deer.
Oh, gosh, yes.
Amazing.
Is it quite rare to find the skull and the antlers all intact?
It is, yeah, we're very lucky actually.
Carol and I are off to explore the heathland together. Carol has mobility issues, so she will be using an off-road vehicle to help her. If you are interested in using one of these trampers and think it would help you to get out and about, here's some information about where they are available across Dorset.
That's invasive trees, and you'll see a lot of them popping up all around us. We've got lots of pine trees.
Oh, is that what these little spiky green ones are? Yeah.
And they are a bit prolific.
Yeah, so they're hard to get rid of then. Yeah.
So we're forever cropping the pines to enable the heathland to flourish.
Yeah.
Because like I say, heathland's quite rare.
Yeah.
And in fact, Dorset has some of the largest proportions of heathland in the UK.
Shall we carry on?
Let's go.
I'll get out of your way. There's a huge stick here. Shall I move that? I don't know. I'm sure the tramper can handle anything. I'm just not sure if I can.
Because we have cattle that graze the park.
Yeah.
British white, they're gorgeous, really lovely looking. Very pretty black noses and black on their ears. They were here earlier, and they graze the heathland, so that helps us keep some of the invasive species.
They must be quite hardy. Have they got a long coat, thick coat? Oh, this looks intriguing.
We've got what we call our owl house. It was made for the children's nature nursery, so they can come here and explore the woodland. We've got a bit of shelter. We do ranger walks with them every day, and whatever the weather, they're the hardiest bunch of toddlers you've ever met. And they don't complain, however wet or cold.
Those kids are just having the best time.
It's really lovely. They're climbing trees, making dens, all the things that we, used to. They're allowed to take those risks.
That's perfect. What kind of trees are these, Carol?
So these are the Scott pines,
Uh-huh.
the ones that are a bit invasive.
Oh right, they're doing well. Yes.
Yeah. We've left a standard tree for a good shelter, but obviously then we've got the pine cones, which are really good food for like squirrels and lots of different birds, woodpeckers, crossbills, food for mice.
And actually, the floor under the trees is really quite beautiful. The bird life that you've got here, Carol, you've got some quite rare species you were telling me about.
Again, being heathland, we have Dartford warblers. They got quite endangered at one point with cold winters that we were having. They're doing better now, but they're still, quite special birds. So yeah. In fact, my colleague said she had heard some in this area.
And there was a nightjar. Did you say something about the nightjar?
Yeah, indeed. Yeah. So they migrate here from Africa. They'll be coming sort of end of May, June, July, and they, as you'd realise from the name, tend to be active at dusk and at night time. They catch moths and stuff, and they have amazing sound. This amazing chirring sound. Which is really atmospheric and magical. You can do an evening walk on
Must be so exciting for you to see these visitors arriving when they come again.
Yeah, definitely. They're very special. But the actual heathland itself is man-made. It was created in the Bronze Age, where settlers would be cutting down trees, having animals, and then moving on and just cutting down more trees. It would be like hazel, cutting stuff down, moving on, and leaving really quite poor soil. And that's why, like the heathers and the gorses grow, they'll grow in quite poor soil.
Here is a death's head hawk moth that's not from this country. She also told us about some other species that live on the heath.
Tiger beetles, they're really fast beetles, are beautiful green shiny beetles. Wasp spiders, they're quite stunning. Silver-studded blue butterflies, they're quite rare. So it's we're definitely home to a lot of protected and unique special species. So.
Well, we're glad you're here doing such a great job. Carol, thank you. We've just had an amazing morning. We've seen so much. And you've just been so lovely, as you always are.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure having you.
See you again soon.
Okay. Thanks.
Thanks so much for watching, and we hope you enjoyed our video. We are in jolly good company, and we run dementia-friendly activity days for older people all over Dorset. Go to our website to find out more.